The Parliament of Dominica has approved the national budget of over $800 million. Prime Minister and Minister for Finance Roosevelt Skerrit tabled the motion to approve the 2017-2018 Appropriation Act on August 1st. The Appropriation Act, which makes provision for the estimates of expenditure for the financial year ending June 30, 2018, is in the amount of $854,355,783. Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit commended the ministers of government for their sterling contributions to some of the policies articulated in this year's budget.
Mr. Speaker, with our economy now rebuilt and secure after Erica, with our public finances safe and steadily improving, we can set off on a path to realize a modern, prosperous Dominica. A Dominica where our people are highly skilled, are well paid doing value-added activities, and are engaged in exporting their goods, produce, and services around the world. A Dominica where economic security for all brings more fulfillment and peace. A Dominica where the government offers a helping hand to those willing to upgrade their skills beyond school and college. A Dominica where work is rewarded and better housing is more attainable. Madam Speaker, we do not embark on this venture lightly. We recognize that this journey will not be short or smooth, and we know we need help, wisdom, and inspiration of all Dominicans to carry us to the end. But we also know that every journey begins with a first step, and with this budget, that is the step we take tonight, Madam Speaker.
During the presentation of the budget on July 27th, Skerrit announced that the Ministry of Public Works and Ports received the highest allocation of the capital budget. Meanwhile, the Parliament also approved a $36 million fluctuation overdraft to meet government's short-term financing needs for the fiscal year 2017-2018.
Authorization for overdraft. Whereas, by virtue of Section 3.1 of the Loans Act, Chapter 6405 of the 1990 revised laws of the Commonwealth of Dominica, the House of Assembly may, by resolution duly passed, authorize the minister responsible for finance to borrow money from approved sources or guarantee loans to statutory boards or public corporations for the purpose of financing general development purposes or for other purposes. And whereas, in accordance with Section 36(1) of the Finance Administration Act, Number 4 of 1994, the power conferred by the Loans Act to borrow money by means of advances from a bank may be exercised by means of a fluctuating overdraft. And whereas a sum not exceeding $31,500,000 is required to meet central government's current overdraft requirements, and B, a sum not exceeding $5 million is required to meet guarantee of overdrafts to statutory boards and public corporations. Be it resolved that in accordance with Section 3.1 of the Loans Act, Chapter 6405 of the 1990 revised laws of the Commonwealth of Dominica, this Honorable House authorizes the Minister for Finance to borrow and guarantee by means of fluctuating overdraft a sum not exceeding in the aggregate $36,500,000 from A, First Caribbean International Bank, B, National Bank of Dominica, C, Royal Bank of Canada, and or D, any other approved financial institution to meet central government's current overdraft requirements and to guarantee overdrafts to statutory and public corporations for a further period of 1 year, commencing from 1st day of July 2017.
And Parliament adjourned without an appointed date for resumption.